Former US President Donald Trump did not attend any formal events on Saturday to mark the 20th anniversary of September 11, 2001 terror attacks. Unlike other former presidents, including Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush. But Trump did pay a visit to NYPD officers and New York firefighters, who gave him a warm welcome near his Midtown Manhattan home, telling them that President Joe Biden's handling of the Afghanistan withdrawal was a disgrace and the biggest stain ever on the United States.
They didn't say what happened in the last week. We surrendered. And we can't let that happen, because that's a stain on our country that's worse than any stain we've ever had before. It's an embarrassment. Biden didn't even speak today. He went to all three places, and he didn't speak. I wonder why. I wonder why he didn't speak. Now think of it.
No telephone.
He went, no telephone. He went to three places, all three places. He went to the Pentagon, went to Pennsylvania. He came here, and he didn't speak.
He can't finish the sentence.
Was a disgrace. There was no reason. We had them totally locked down. They couldn't have done a thing. We could have stayed there for 10 years if we wanted. They couldn't have done a damn thing. We ran. I think he wanted to run because he wanted to look good today. And I wanted that ended more than anybody and for a longer period of time. We should have never been there, frankly. We should have never gotten into that quicksand. Trillions of dollars, millions of lives if you look at both sides. But when you get out, you have to get out with honor, dignity, strength, and victory. We would have had victory. And he turned victory into a total embarrassment. I say the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And what happened at the World Trade Center was incredible. And what we did in the last week, what this government of ours did in the last week, is never going to be excused, ever. Bringing the military, think of it, bringing the military out first, okay? Bringing the military, and they were locked down. They weren't doing anything. Not one American soldier was killed in like 18 months, and nobody could believe it. It was because of my discussions with Abdul, who's now running that operation. We had them, we could have taken 2 months, 5 months, we could have taken 3 years. $85 billion worth of equipment we left behind. You couldn't fly the airplanes out? There was no reason for this. Military goes out last. They would have been totally safe. Those 13 warriors that were killed, I spoke to some of the parents. The parents will never be the same. They will never be the same. They don't understand it. If you wonder whether or not they love our country, I love you. Thank you all very much.
Biden's withdrawal of remaining US military forces in Afghanistan at the end of August, months after a deadline set by Trump, triggered harsh criticism from both Democrats and Republicans, as a lightning-fast Taliban takeover stranded Americans and Afghans seeking to evacuate. Trump also hinted jokingly at running again for president, telling police officers after being asked if would consider running that campaign finance laws prohibit him from discussing it at this point, but added, "I think you are going to be very happy."
Are you going to run again, Mr. President?
Oh, that's a tough question. Actually, for me, it's an easy question.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know what I'm going to do, but we're not supposed to be talking about it yet from the standpoint of campaign finance laws, which frankly are ridiculous, okay? You want to know the truth. But we have to live with it. But I think you're going to be happy. Let me put it that way, okay? I think you're going to be very happy when I see what's going on. And whoever thought of this, a 5-year-old would have said the military goes out last, and that's what they wanted. They couldn't believe they were leaving. So it was gross incompetence, and I hate to talk about it on this day, but people are saying, why aren't they talking about what the hell we did? So I think you're going to be very happy.